Hey sweet friends, and welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited to film today's video. The house is actually done. If you missed it, I just filmed and uploaded a laundry room DIY video that shows the entire laundry room piece by piece, some really fun DIYs that I made for it. It turned out even better than I imagined. I love it, so I'll link that down below if you want to go watch it. But I haven't exactly shared the rest of the house yet, so today I thought I would bring you along and just share the main rooms for you guys. I don't want to go upstairs and get in all the kids' rooms. They're not done yet. They're still kind of living out of boxes. But we've got the kitchen cabinets all done and the countertops, and it turned out really gorgeous. The fireplace is done. We hung the TV. I have my built-in bookshelves on both sides. They're really not built-in. They're just built on top of the wall, but they're attached to the fireplace, which looks all custom and built-in, so I love how it turned out. But I just thought it would be really fun to bring you guys along, show you some more details of the house, and just kind of give you a last overview before we jump into all of these DIYs. I have so many ideas coming up. I can't wait to get in that craft room and get super busy. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button and let me go ahead and show you around. Okay, so when you first walk in the front door, we finished our balcony, our staircase, and it looks really pretty. We have like a catwalk at the top, which means it has railing on both sides. It's just a little piece of it, but it looks really, really good. They installed all of our black iron railing as well as like the contrast of the wood and the white, and it just looks really good. I still don't have a dining room table or a kitchen table and chairs. We have just been eating at the island, but this room looks really pretty. It's kind of plain right now, but let's go ahead and go into the next room. Okay, so any decorations that you see have just kind of been slapped there because I didn't want to take them down to the basement and then pack them back up. But I am starting little by little to get out some decorations. I ordered these couches off of Wayfair, and because they were inexpensive, well, the cheapest couches I could find for such a huge size. These are 101-inch couches, which are a lot longer than the ones that you actually go to the store. Like I mentioned in previous videos, this house has tall ceilings, so anything that we see at the store that looks big, you bring it home, it looks small. So I tried to measure and get things a little bit larger so it fits proportion. I do want to get a big living room rug for this room. I love the coffee table. It also came from Wayfair, as well as the side table. We haven't even hung our curtains up in here yet, so something we still have to do, but I cannot wait to decorate these bookshelves. I think I'm going to do a video on that coming up next week, some more high-end DIYs and how that I style these, but I think they look so beautiful on both sides of this fireplace. We went with a 65-inch TV, so it didn't cover too much of the stone. We could have did 70, but it was kind of getting too close to the edges, but I thought the mantle looked so good. Someone come and installed our logs in the fireplace last week. So it actually works with the remote, so I was super excited to test that. Even though it's like 80 something degrees outside, it's still really fun to kind of click that on and just try it out. I love how these bookshelves are all white, the sides, the butcher block top. They have so much storage in them. I've been putting like workout gear in there, but it holds our game consoles and lots of things. So this room turned out awesome. I love the beams. Our ceiling fan is really helpful. It's gonna push that heat back down, but just a really fun, huge family room. We've already been having so much fun lounging in here of the evenings. We've watched The Goonies and several other family movies at nighttime, but we're just now getting some nights where we're not working till midnight. So it's just been fun having a little bit more relaxing time. Okay, so for my favorite room of the house, I guess besides my craft room, is the kitchen. I was so picky over this room. I wanted it to be symmetrical. I had to work with the cabinet guy really hard, not for him to put more cabinets on one side than the other just because of how the measurements were working out, but this really worked in my favor. So I was so happy with how it turned out. I did do the wood island accent, so a different color than just the white, so it wasn't so much white. I did go with gold, which I worried about, but it turned out really good. I went with the Delta faucet and pot filler just to make sure that I was getting the bright gold that I wanted. There's gold hardware on the cabinets. I love this double oven. I actually have never used a gas range before. I've just only ever had the electric cooktop. So this was kind of a learning experience, but I caught on. Like, I expected, a lot of people told me that I was going to burn my food or it was going to heat up too hot instantly, but I love it. Like, I don't know if I would ever go back. I've just been having so much fun with it. I have learned that you can't set a pot on a burner that's too big, even if it looks like the fire's underneath of it. If it's a large burner, it needs to be like a super big pot. So I did learn that. But other than that, we were just having so much fun. I just feel like the oven hood turned out really good. The pantry door was the perfect color. This pantry is finished with all the cabinets. So I have the perfect snack cabinets, and it's all hidden away so it can be really pretty. I do just have 4 bar stools. I know I talked about wanting the 5th one, but I feel like it would be a little crowded. So for now, we're just leaving it at 4, and I've been putting a little side stool on the side just for extra seating. But I love the countertops. They're just quartz. We went with this white quartz with the veining, and just a beautiful finish. So one of my favorites, the backsplash, is just from Lowe's. It was like the boutique ceramics in French, for cottage French cottage. If you have any questions, you can leave that down below. Sometimes I just look around and think about all of the headaches that I had from picking the perfect thing, and it just all come together. So worth it. I didn't know if we were actually going to make it to this point or not. Sometimes you start to doubt that everything's going to come together how you like it. But all in all, I still don't have the dining room table or the kitchen table for the breakfast nook. I'm not sure if I want to go with a round table or a rectangular, like smaller table than the formal dining, but a really fun space that we have been putting to good use. Okay, so next up is a peek into our bedroom. We just brought our old bed frame. I would love to replace it with something a little bit lighter eventually, and we set some older furniture in here. I still don't have nightstands, which is something that I would love to invest in. We did get some curtains hung. Don't judge them. I haven't even got to steam them or iron them yet, so I do want to kind of throw them in the dryer. It has a steam setting, so I wanted to try that out and see how well that it works. I just set a few things in here. Still looks really bare. I plan to get a large rug as well as the little bench at the end of the bed, but really pretty. One of my favorite things about this house though is our primary bathroom, our personal bathroom. I feel like it turned out beautiful. I worried that it would be too much gray with our shower, the floor, surrounding the tub. Everything was gray in there, but it worked out perfect. I think it's beautiful. I purchased some hooks from Amazon, so I just hooked our little towels on there on the shower wall. But this tub is so beautiful. It was super slippery in there, so I did have to add a mat so that I could actually set up in the tub. But once again, went with kind of gold, went with the gold bathroom faucets. They don't spray, but you are able to pull the water out and kind of rinse out the sink, which I love that so much. I wish I would have installed that into my craft room, because I can already tell when I wash out a paintbrush that the paint kind of splatters, and I wish I could rinse it out easier. So that's something I might have to replace a couple of years down the road. But I got some tilting mirrors just from Amazon, and they worked out perfect. I was worried that it would be like too high up and I wouldn't be able to see, but getting the tilting ones, it just worked out perfect. So I know I don't have a lot of decor. We definitely haven't really hung anything up on the wall, so I'll have to share with you all whenever I get some more decor hung up. Same goes for my husband's office. He wants like a executive desk or something that will hide all of the wires. Maybe we might hire somebody to come build him some built-in bookshelves behind him so he can put his printer and have some storage space in there. But yeah, everything is coming along, so I'll take you through and show you a few more things. But I was super excited to film this so that we can get started. I just felt like it wasn't fair to show you guys around and show you what the kitchen and the living room look like, because it's just too pretty not to share. So I'll be excited to keep adding to it, add lots of rugs as well as curtains. Definitely need to be ordering a kitchen table. We ate outside at our outdoor dining room table, and it felt so weird sitting down at a family like table we're just used to right now, eating at the island, which is not even bad because it feels like it's kind of containing the mess to the island. So I kind of hate when we have to pack it across the room, you know what I mean? And like get all the food over there and then pack it back and create a larger mess. So it's just kind of working out for us. But we are loving it here. I feel like we haven't got to have our first evening of doing nothing yet. Something's just constantly keeping us busy. The weekends are full of all the fun summer activities and birthday parties. We actually hosted our first birthday party here this past weekend, so the house was destroyed, so I had to even clean it up for you guys today to show you what it was going to look like. But overall, we are absolutely loving it here. I won't share my craft room today because we literally packed everything up the stairs and just set it by the door. So it is just nothing but boxes. So you saw it empty if you missed that house tour. I'll link it down below. But right now, just imagine it's just full of boxes. But I did go in there and I filmed my most recent video in there. So that was really fun, as well as all of the fabric DIYs that's coming up later this week. So we've been putting it to good use, but loving it. So thank you all so much for coming along this past year, journey with us building this home. It is finally here, so if you are in the middle of building or dying to build your own home, just good luck. It was a big headache a lot of the time, but totally worth it at the end. Please leave this video a big thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching and following along and caring about me and my family. Make sure you subscribe, stay tuned, because I'm so inspired. I have so many ideas coming, so many DIYs that you don't want to miss. So make sure you subscribe, notifications on, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy crafting. Bye.